Hi everyone, my name is Victoria Fernandez and welcome to my channel. I live to inspire mental health. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for weekly videos about my experience with bipolar disorder and videos about mental health. So with that, let's get started. So this week's video is actually part 2 of the reality behind taking medications. Last week I told you guys about what happened with my first medication and when I first started taking, bipolar medications and some antidepressants. And I told you guys that it got to a point where I stopped feeling. So I was describing this feeling of not feeling, if that makes sense. So basically, when I was on my first medication, you are switching the dosages and everything and seeing if it works out for you. Sometimes people get a period of where they just don't feel anything. And what I mean by that is you don't feel happiness, sadness, love, anything. It's kind of like you're here, but you're not here. You're just kind of in a, very monotone or very like a straight line, and that's you. You don't have any ups or downs. That's it. And it's a terrible feeling, honestly, because you're just like, what do I do? I mean, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm not excited about anything. I'm not sad about anything. It's pretty weird. And that is why a lot of people stop taking medications that have bipolar disorder, because they feel like they've lost their creativity. And, when you have a mental disorder like this one, you have a lot of thoughts of, ideas all the time. And that's good to a certain point. There's a level where, you have to be stable. But what I realized is that, there are different types of medications, there are different dosages, and as long as you're talking to your psychiatrist, you should be able to find one that fits for you. But a lot of people go off their medications, and that oftentimes can lead to a lot of bad situations or behaviors that shouldn't be happening. So anyways, with that, I do want to say, I always say, that I am not romanticizing medications or saying that they're, antagonizing them. I'm just saying that everybody is different, and you should always talk to a psychiatrist if, you believe that you need to see a doctor, or if somebody else believes that you might need to see a doctor, and they will tell you what's best for you. So with my experience, I am going to talk about what's currently happening. So I told you guys how I switched medications, which is the one that I'm still taking right now. And basically, there are still side effects. And although you see me happy and everything, I do go through stuff that a lot of people don't see. So with the medication that I'm currently taking, I do have a lot of physical side effects, such as my stomach. Well, I think this was from the first one too, got completely destroyed. Basically, I can't eat a lot of stuff I used to eat. Of course, that doesn't help whenever, if I don't eat when I'm taking the medication, and that's not good for my stomach. So, it's kind of a cycle, and it's something that you have to be really careful about when you take. You have to eat properly, a lot of stuff like that. But basically, that is something that has affected me. Not too long ago, I had to go to the doctor because I felt super nauseous, because I was just terrible of the stomach. I ate something that probably wasn't it was something that triggered my stomach, and it's just really hard because you're like, okay, I understand that my medication is helping me emotionally, mentally, but physically it sucks sometimes. But I do know that there is a solution for everything. I talked to my psychiatrist not too long ago, and he, there's recommendations. There is either switching your medication, changing your dosages, going to see a doctor for your stomach, and so on. So that's one of the parts that kind of sucks. But other than that, another symptom that I get is I shake. Right now I'm not shaking, but sometimes I shake uncontrollably, and that's not something that I can I can't do something about it in the moment. And it kind of sucks because you look like you're nervous all the time, and I'm not. I don't feel nervous or anything, and then suddenly my hand's shaking, or if I'm talking on my YouTube channel, or if I'm raising my hand in class, oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing because I look like I'm so nervous. And it's like I literally like slap it. I'm like, oh, like stop. So like instead of like raising it completely, I have to like go like this and like grab my hands so like it won't shake. It kind of sucks. But my doctor did just recently give me something to, you know, try to calm like those like, you know, shaking like tremors. But that is one of the things that I do get, and it is a side effect of the medication I take. One of the ones that also affects me a lot is when the medication I'm taking, it produces a lot of acne, and I'm 21 years old, like, so it's not like teenage acne. And so I tried a bunch of different things, and although like over-the-counter things, although they would help for a little bit, my acne would always come back. And it's really annoying because it was like a different type of acne. It's just not like regular, I guess. And I was very stubborn. I was like, no, I can find a solution without going to a doctor. Lies. I do recommend, if you are experiencing acne as a result of your medication, go to a dermatologist. I just went, and they know how to help you. They have a lot of power to, you know, prescribe you a medication. You don't have to take a medication. For example, my dermatologist just told me, like, right now we're just gonna try, you know, creams and stuff like that. If it gets to the point where that's not working and you need to take like a medication for it, I would have to contact your psychiatrist. So right there you can see that there is a level of, you know, there's a solution and a level of contact between your dermatologist and the psychiatrist to figure out what's best for you. So there is a solution, and I do recommend that if you are going through that, go to a dermatologist, because they will know what's best for you, because this type of acne is not something that is simple to solve. I mean, all that kind of stuff can work for other people who are not taking these kind of medications, but again, don't be stubborn like me, I guess. But yes, those are some of the things that truly affect me physically. Emotionally, I am great most of the time. You know, that is why I take them, because for me personally, it's a trade-off. Yes, I am feeling, you know, sick sometimes, which sucks, but there is a solution for that. There is a way to solve it, to minimize those side effects. And at the same time, I am, you know, able to do the work that I need to do, study. I am able to, you know, apply for my internships, because if I wasn't taking these medications, my mental health, I would be struggling a lot, and I wouldn't have time or energy to do the things that I want to do. So at this point in my life, I'm not saying I'll take them forever, I don't know that, but at this point in my life, I take them because they help me chase my dreams, and they help me be the best that I can be. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So that I've learned that it's a trade-off, and I've also learned that there is a solution, and that I should not be lazy and actually go to a doctor, and so should you if you're struggling with this. So with that, this is the end of this video, and I hope you guys liked it. If you do, please like it and comment and subscribe, and tell me what you think, or what you want me to talk about. And if you've ever struggled with medications, maybe you can comment advice for other people who are watching this video, maybe something that worked for you. So with that, always remember that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and a bad day does not mean a bad